Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to let you know today's episode is going to be a little bit more of a film type, tech type episode. So if you're not into film, if you're not into anything along the lines of film and you just want an entertaining episode of me riding my skateboard around, meeting with people, that kind of stuff, that's not today's episode. So feel free to rewatch yesterday's episode if you do. So let's get to today's episode, shall we?
Put the place up. Put my face up.
What is up with this? That's right, everybody. I'm working on my production design. Today's episode is going to be a super short show, and not like a 3-minute, I just talked to you the entire time, super short show. It's a 5-minute, highly exclusive super short show. Kind of like my super short show.
And now you know, because it's my super short show!
I don't know if any of you guys remember watching that. It was on Disney a while ago. But today, Justin and I are going to talk to you about a couple things. I'm going to talk to you about production design and why I'm doing so much more with everything. And then Justin's going to tell you about something new in his life. Hint, it's not a girl. Sorry, Justin. What? But yeah, so let's get into today's show, shall we? So we're talking about production design. Essentially, production design is the overall look of the production. So the set, the colors, the props, the locations, a lot of the locations, and basically everything that is basically your movie. So it's the physical locations of your set. So for example, my set is the dorm room and Chapman and Orange County, and everywhere I go, my production design is basically where I'm filming. So something I've been wanting to do lately is just to up my production design. And what I mean by that is basically just to make the show a lot better in production value by making my dorm room look a little more interesting. Essentially making my set look a little more interesting with production design. So here are some of the tips I'm following to make my production design a little bit better. So, production design tip number 1, clean up. Your set is gonna look a whole lot better if it's clean and tidy. This is before you set up all your props, add all your color, basically add everything that's gonna be in your location. Step number 2 is props. What are some things that you can add to your set or your production design that's gonna add the theme or the feel that you want? It's all about creating mood, so if you need to, go on Pinterest and find pictures of different stuff that you like, and stuff that resonates within you. So me, for example, it would be my director's chair. Like, this is a prop that really fits my aesthetic because I'm a film student. It makes sense, right? So director's chairs, lenses, all the things that kind of remind you of me, because who am I? What are some things I like? What are some things I enjoy? And things that if you could take me and put it into a physical object, what would it be? So think about that when you're grabbing props for your production design. Step number 3 is practical lighting. Now, I'm a freshman in college. I do not have money. I'm as broke as they come. So I don't have a full movie budget. I can't get one of those light rings that all the other popular YouTubers have because I don't have money. But what I do have is this overhead light right here. And this light back here that's shining down on me. And I also have Justin's lamp over here and my lamp over there. And I even have stuff like this portable charger that works as a flashlight as well. So if I want to add a lens flare, I can just hold this right here and try and get some stuff like that. This is a bad example, but the more lighting sources you have, the more you're gonna be able to have a better production design. So work with what you have, where you are, whenever you're trying to film. Your production design is gonna be a lot better if you have practical lighting. Before we get to the rest of my tips, let's go to Justin for his quick little story.
I don't know if I've told you guys this, but recently, for the past month and a half, I've been looking for a job here on campus at Chapman. I've been looking for a work-study job because I want some money. I'm poor in my standards. Today, I kind of solved that problem. Yesterday night, I saw on the Chapman website that there was an opening for a position at the mailroom, and if you don't know, Joey Jordan works at the mailroom. So I applied there last night, and then this morning, I got a very fast reply that said, "Hi Justin, can you please come to the mailroom at around 4 p.m. to have an interview?" And I was like, sure. I spent the last month and a half applying for like 9 jobs and I never got a response. But here I am. I applied to a job last night and I got a response today. I went to the interview after one of my classes at the DMAC. I went in there, and then it turns out it wasn't an interview. I just met the guy, and then he gave me some papers to sign. And I guess now I'm employed. Now I work at the mailroom with Joey Jordan, so that's gonna be fun. And now I can make some money. I can make some bunts.
Make some what?
Bunts.
What the heck is that?
Bunts is like a British way of saying money.
No, it's not. Like baseball terms?
No,
What?
it's slang.
What?
When you watch a lot of YouTube, you find a lot of foreign slang.
Alright.
But yeah, I have a job now, so that's good. Back to Jack for more production design.
Tip number 4 is to stay away from the walls. And what I mean by stay away from the walls is film away from them so that you can add depth to your shot. If I'm filming from back here, it doesn't really have much depth and it feels very, very two-dimensional. But you go something like this, bring yourself forward, or your subject forward, and have something in the background so that you have depth. Makes a whole lot more of a dynamic shot. And that's really what you're going for, dynamic shots. And tip number 5 is just stay simple and don't try too hard. That's something I need to tell myself. Just see how much you can remove. Perfectionism in your set isn't gonna be to see how much you can add, but how much you can remove. So remember, less is more, and use these 5 tips to help you with your production design. Because overall, you're just trying to create unity, balance, just create the mood that you want for your show. So for me, it's energy, it's positivity, optimism, all the things that I talk way too much about, but essentially, it's just me putting myself into a production set. So I need to up my game on that a little bit, and that's how I'm going to go about it. Thank you very much. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully you can take some of my tips about production design and apply it to your own productions, apply it to your YouTube setups or whatever short films you guys are working on. So, thank you for watching, and as always,
be awesome.
everybody, this is Giancarlo, by the way. He's one of my loyal supporters. Well, anyways, be awesome. So, let's get today's. So, and think about that when you're. So think about that when you're grabbing props for your.